Hello, Danielle. Good evening.
Good evening, Danielle. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so let us start, Danielle. So, how are you today?
I am very good actually.
Oh, it seems that there is a good news happened to you today. What is that?
Happy to me. Actually, there's nothing special as much, but actually, there is only one thing that I'm almost happy about, and I want to ask this one again.
Mm.
Um, I am actually there are two assignments that today my teacher gave it to me.
Mm.
Here, two of the sheets of paper. But actually, after the class, I have 2 hours to finish it, and I have two more questions to finish, about 5 or 10 more minutes, so I can
Oh.
complete.
Oh, wow. So you've ah wow. So you're supposed to finish that after our class, right?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
5 or 10 minutes, or if it's hard, maybe 15 minutes.
Yes. Okay, so let's start immediately so that you can do that after our class.
Okay. And please give me some easy questions, because after the PET test, I I need to recover my brain again.
We are supposed to continue that so that you will have a background what will happen in your upcoming PET test. So today we're gonna continue on the part three. Okay, so I reviewed it already, and it has a long passage. I guess it takes it's only one passage, I guess. Yeah. Mm. But it's a long one. Here. And I know you can do this one. It's very easy for you. This one is very, very easy for you. Okay, so let's have the part three, questions 11 to 20. So look at the sentences below about a family kids to see dolphins. Read the text on the opposite page to decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. So if it is correct, mark A or B on your, if mark A if it is correct, and mark B if it is not correct. Okay, have you seen dolphins before?
Yes, I've seen dolphins in the aquarium, and most in the sea.
Okay, now, okay, so you read this one.
Dolphin Trip by Paul Hannon. My family have always been huge fans of New Zealand. My mom comes from the capital, so we saved up and went for a holiday there. We started with a week in the city she grew up in. After that, we toured around for a while before ending up by chance in Kaikoura, a small town on the coast. The first evening it seemed a rather dull place, but the next day I remembered what I read about it, that it that it was often possible to see dolphins and whales there. I'll always think of Kaikoura as the place where I finished
Finally,
achieved my lifelong
it's finally where I finally.
where I finally achieved my lifelong ambition to swim with wild dolphins. My family and I set off on a dolphin trip on a cold, great day with a number of other people on a small boat. However, the sky soon turned blue and we raced across the waves in the sunshine until we finally reached the place when we were supposed to go swimming. To, to my surprise, this was more than 40 kilometers from land. I was quite cold by this time and really starting to wonder why my family had made me come all the way out there when suddenly someone shouted, "Dolphins!" All I could see were fins everywhere. There were more than 100 dolphins, all swimming towards our boat. Many of them were jumping around in the water as if they were asking us
Come
to
and play.
come and play. I put on my snorkel and jumped into the sea. Everywhere I looked, all I could all I could see was dolphins swimming under me and around me. Then I remembered the guy had told us to make sounds in water to attract them. So I did and actually heard them making similar sounds as if they were trying to answer me. I even made eye contact with one dolphin and watched it carefully as I swam round in a circle. Amazingly, the dolphin almost followed me, but then changed its mind. Although it kept eye contact with me all the time, it really made me realize how intelligent and beautiful these creatures are. Then after an hour of swimming, the guides called us to get back onto the boat. Although I had enjoyed myself, I was keen to leave the water by then as I was very cold. As I got dry, I noticed that everyone on board was smiling and I realized what a very special moment we had. I'll never forget the experience, and Kaikoura will always have a special place in my heart.
Okay.
Oh, I just want to say that the paragraph in PET is much shorter than this one. This one is longer, about 2 or 3 times the PET one. So my mouth is like I can't use any word to describe anymore. Like I can't talk.
Let's try it again. Let's try it. Let's try and try and try until we got used to it. Okay, so now. Okay, write your answer first. A or B.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's read number 11.
Paul has family connections with the place he first visited in New Zealand.
It's correct. So they have a lot of family connections. Next, number 12.
Paul and his family choose to go to Kaikoura as part of their tour.
Oh, it's fine. Don't be sad. Don't get don't be discouraged. Okay. 13.
13. As soon as Paul arrived in Kaikoura, he knew he might see some dolphins there.
Yes. Okay, so it's no. Number 14.
The weather got worse during Paul's boat trip.
Oh, it's no. Okay, and number 15.
Paul had expected to go swimming closer to land.
Oh, it's A. 16.
I didn't think that any answer that I answer are opposite of the correct answer. I didn't mind that.
Yes.
I think that I watched Nobita and he always had a 0 because a quiz have 20 questions and he chose a frequency 20 questions and absolutely all 20 out of 20 is incorrect.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
don't know if I don't know if I'm Nobita, so if that happens.
Okay, it's fine. We can practice more. Okay. 16.
16, Paul was beginning to feel unhappy about the trip until someone saw the dolphins. I think it's B.
It's A, it's correct.
I expect after first try.
So your first thought it's not correct.
17, Paul believed the dolphins were inviting him to join them in the water.
Oh, it's correct. 17.
My heart is bumping too much as of 3 times per second. 18.
Oh, correct.
My dolphin copied exactly what Paul did in the water.
Yes, correct.
20. Paul was pleased when the guy finally called them back onto the boat.
Yes, okay, very good. So Paul
So
was
so the first half is all incorrect, but the second half is all correct.
yes.
I don't know what's happening here.
It's fine. Okay. Don't be sad on that because this is just our first try. Remember? This is our first try.
And actually in this grade I'm in grade 4 and actually all of my class joined into the Cambridge test. They all choose flyers.
Oh, flyers is a bit easy.
And the previous one they had movers. Almost of them have 13 or 14. None of them have 15 because just 1 or 2 students have 15 and some students probably have 11 or 12.
Oh, even
And
they took the
there is
flyers
one
test or movers test.
this time they took flyers test, but I don't know what happens if the student have 11 or 12 in movers happen in the flyers test, maybe 9 or 10. And one student in my class had a PET test is this level, and unfortunately he is a very good student at English, but his grammar is not very good. So do you know what his score?
How
6
much?
out of 15. 6 out of 15.
Oh my god, it's way far from the passing score. Passing score is 12, I guess, or 10.
Listening is 3, reading and writing is 1, and speaking is 2.
Huh? How come? Is it that hard? Oh, the PET test is a bit hard.
And I need to say that he is much better than me.
Oh.
So I don't know what to say if I did this one. If he is very intelligent at English, but he just 6 out of 15, and he is much smarter than me. So I can imagine what score can I have.
Don't be sad because right now we are reviewing it. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So let's have the part 4, questions 21 to 25. So read the text and question below. For each question, mark A, B, or C, or D, A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet.
4 options, right?
Yes, it's 4 options. The title is
One to watch.
hmm,
Essay by Jessica Burns, age 14. I'm a big fan of films featuring the say James Bond. I've got most of them on DVD. We've recently bought Quantum on Solace, in which Daniel Craig plays the part of Bond. I don't know why the film's got that name, but it's a great movie anyway. All the actors who played James Bond have been great, but Daniel Craig, who's made lots of other films, plays the part better than any of them. Even though he doesn't talk very much, I think he's the most perfect actor for the role. He even does a few of the more dangerous things in the film himself instead of getting someone else to do them. I did wonder sometimes whether he'd be clever enough to defeat the bad people, but I'm not going to tell you the ending. The actress who stars with Craig gives a fantastic performance too. I love all the glamorous clothes she wore. The director probably had a hard job making this Bond film as full of action as early ones, but the excitement starts right at the beginning here with a car chase along a mountain road and plenty of other thrilling scenes too, bone leaping off the tall buildings and so on. Unfortunately, I found the story difficult to follow in place, and it also seemed to be over very quickly. It lasts under 2 hours. I also felt there weren't as many jokes as in the old Bond films. And where was all the ridiculous Bond equipment? The undercar are exploding. Watch that, everyone. I can't read the rest because I'm using iPad. It's quite small.
okay, this is the end. Can you see the end?
Okay, okay. Wait, you can delete the. Okay. And I also felt there weren't as many jokes as in the old Bond films? And where was all the ridiculous Bond equipment, the underwater car or exploding watch that everyone laughed at? This is a more serious, darker Bond film, but I still really enjoy it.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so now, okay, answer it first.
Let I remember all the things that I have read.
It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard. Go, Daniel.
I hope this is the correct answer.
Okay, so I will read the questions and you will read your answer. So, what is Jessica trying to do in her essay?
Give a balanced video of a Bond film she has seen.
Oh, that's correct. Wow! Now, what can a reader find out from Jessica's essay?
Which other actors have played James Bond?
Oh, it's letter D. Whether she thinks Daniel Craig is the best James Bond. Now, what does Jessica tell us about Craig in the new Bond film?
He performs some of the action scenes.
Correct. Wow. Okay. Now, what is the one problem with the film according to Jessica?
It has jokes that aren't very funny.
Oh, it's sometimes hard to understand what's happening. Okay, so it's two. It's two incorrect and two correct. Now, which of this might appear in a magazine review of the new Bond film?
Is full of excitement with Bond jumping across rooftops. So don't be disappointed by the slow start.
Oh, I'm not sure the title tells you much, but be prepared to watch a rather different kind of Bond movie. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so let's continue then. Now let's have the part 526 to 35. Read the text below and choose the correct word for each space. For each question, mark the correct letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. Okay, so I guess the answer is here. There's an answer already. Okay, so wait. Okay, wait. Um, can you open the Zalo, Danielle? Danielle? I sent the choices at the Zalo.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Okay, I can
Okay.
see it.
Okay. So now let's start. Okay, you can read and answer. Read and say your answer too.
Okay. Last year, my dad got a new job. It was in a town which was 100 kilometers from our home. Mom and dad Um, decided. It means the answer for this one is okay. Decided we would have to move because it was a long way for dad to. Let's see. Travel every day when they told
Told.
when they told me about their plan, I was upset. I was upset because I love my home and school. I was worried that I would miss
This one missed or without ed.
miss without eating.
Okay.
All my friends and teacher a lot. Anyway, 6 months. 6 months after 6 months after that, my family moved to the town of Hexford. The house was much bigger than our old one, and From and from my bedroom window, I could I could see the sea. I was looking forward to the first day at my new school. I felt really nervous. I felt really nervous about meeting lots of new people, but when I got there, everyone was great. My class teacher was nice, and I found found and I found friends with two girls in my class. Moving home isn't that bad after all.
Okay. Oh, okay. So let's check your answer. Your answer in 26 is decided. Okay, it's correct. Wow. Next, travel. Okay, very good. Next, told. Next, correct because. And miss, correct. 31. After, correct. From. Okay, correct. Good, correct. Okay. Nervous and found. Okay, so nervous, that means you're not confident enough to face, or you're feeling that you feel you cannot understand yourself. And disappointed, that means because you are expecting something. It's feeling that, yeah, it's the feeling that for example, you expect that you will get a high score because you exam you studied well in your exam, but then again you did not get the uh, you did not get that hope, so has failed to fulfill one's hope or expectation. And then when we say angry, it's it's your feeling that you feel towards a thing or another person. You're feeling, I mean you are showing strong anger, I mean this displeasure. Okay, that's why you are anger. And then the last one, it's bored. Okay, when we say bored, it's also another feeling, feeling of being, there is like for example there is luck, you feel that there is luck that you wanted to do, I mean lack lack of interest in one's activity. Okay, so we'll, okay, do you have any questions in that part, Daniel?
Now,
So, what can you say to the PET material?
don't know how to say because very, very hard.
That's the reading part. Okay, maybe next meeting we will gonna have the speaking. We will gonna use
Not
the
saying
we will gonna use the PET, of course. We will gonna exercise you. I'm going to prepare you for your upcoming battle. You have to be a strong soldier on that battle. You have to bring your you have to bring at least 1 million weapon on that battle so that you won't go home defeat. Of course, you can have the victory. Okay, so thank you so much, Danielle. I have to say goodbye to you. It is because I have to go to my in-laws house, and it's a bit far from here, from my apartment. It's about 6 kilometers away from here, and you have to do your assignments as well. So see you on next week. Bye bye. Good night.
bye.